Hello children, a very good morning. How are you all? Are you ready for today's lesson? I have a very interesting lesson for you dear children. It's a story time. The famous story, The Lion and the Mouse. Are you all ready for the story? Yes, teacher has brought to you in a very interesting and creative manner. So let's get started. One day, in a dense jungle. Do you have any idea? Who is the king of the jungle, children? Yes, correct. The lion, the mighty lion. One day, the king of the jungle was sleeping under the shade of a tree. And wait, let me tell you, this lion is very strong and big. And when he was sleeping, there came a little mouse. And this little mouse was unaware of the power of the lion. He was not aware of how strong this lion is. And this mouse, do you know children, thought of doing some naughty stuff with the lion. He thought of playing on the lion. He jumped on the lion up and down. This disturbed the lion a little bit. He opened his one eye. But still, the mouse was jumping up and down, having a nice time. The lion opened his second eye. With his burning eyes, he looked at this little mouse and he got so angry and he caught the mouse. You little mouse, how dare you disturb me while I am sleeping? Listening to this, the little mouse started shivering.
Oh mighty lion, oh king of the jungle, please let me go. You are such a big creature. I am such a small creature. Please let me go. One day, even I will be of some help to you.
You disturb me? I am going to kill you. And I am going to eat you up, you little creature. Mouse was pleading for his life.
Please let me go. Please let me go.
Listening to this, the lion was very angry. But he smiled. I am the king of the jungle and I should not kill this tiny little creature. And he told to the mouse, Go, run for your life. And the mouse went running for his life. And the lion went back to sleep again. Few days later, the lion got trapped in a hunter's net. He tried all means to come out of the net, but all his efforts went in vain. He could not help himself. He roared and he shouted for help. Help! Help! And then came a friendly voice. Hello, my dear friend. Can you recognize this friendly voice, children? This was the same voice of that little mouse. He came for his friend's help. He started beating the net, and the lion was soon free from the net. The lion was very happy, and the lion and the mouse were soon friends again. So children, enjoyed the story? Yes? Yes, very good. Now children, can you tell me what do we learn from this story? Yes? Okay. Now we saw in the story that the mouse is small and a weak animal, and the lion is very big and strong animal, isn't it? But still the mouse helped the lion. He set the lion free, isn't it? Okay, so what does that teach us? A small and weak can help the big and strong. Correct? Okay. And second thing, what do we learn? Now, do you remember in the story, children? The lion, he let the mouse go. Correct? Then what does this show? That lion was kind enough to let the mouse go. So, small acts of kindness makes a big difference. Correct? So, these are the two things that we learn from this very old and famous story. Okay. Shall we see the story one more time? The Lion and the Mouse. Now you can see in this picture that the lion is sleeping and the mouse is running over the lion. So let us read. One day, a mouse ran over a sleeping lion. The lion woke up and caught the mouse. The mouse begged the lion, "Please leave me. I will save you one day." The lion laughed, ha ha ha, and freed the mouse. Now children, why do you think the lion laughed here? Yes, can you tell me? Now you can see here the mouse is telling, "I will save you one day." The lion is thinking, "I am the king of the jungle. I am big and strong. And how can this little mouse save me or help me?" And he began to laugh. So the lion thought this, "How can the small animal help me?" So he freed the mouse. A few days later, a hunter caught the lion in a net. The lion began to roar, and the mouse heard the lion and ran to help him. He said to the lion, "Don't worry, I am here to help you. You are my friend now. You let me go one day, and I promised you that I am going to save you one day. So I am here today. I am going to save your life." And what did he do? It bit the net with its sharp teeth and set the lion free. Now the lion realized his mistake, that he had laughed on the mouse that day. And now the lion and the mouse were friends. Okay, so that is the story. Now we will see it one more time. One day, a mouse ran over a sleeping lion. The lion woke up and caught the mouse. The mouse begged the lion, "Please leave me. I will save you one day." The lion laughed and freed the mouse. A few days later, a hunter caught the lion in a net. the lion began to roar. The mouse heard the lion and ran to help him. It bit the net with its sharp teeth and set the lion free. The moral of the story is, one good turn deserves another. Okay, that was the story. Okay, clap children. Now, will you answer few questions? Yes? Just say yes or no. Okay? Whether you have understood the story. Okay? Now listen. The mouse was sleeping. Yes? Who was sleeping? The mouse was sleeping? No. Next. The lion ate the mouse. Yes, the lion ate the mouse. Yes, children, say yes or no. No. Very good. A hunter caught the lion. Correct? Yes. Very good. The hunter killed the lion. Is this correct? Is this yes or no? No. Next question. The mouse helped the lion. Yes or no? Yes. The small and weak can help the big and strong. Yes or no? Yes. Very good, children. Clap for yourself. You have understood the story. Very nice. Now let us have a quick recap. You are going to answer, okay? Which are the two characters in the story? Who are there in the story? Lion and mouse. Very good. Who was sleeping? Come on, tell me, children. Who was sleeping? The lion was sleeping. Okay. Who ran over the lion? Tell me. I can't hear you. Yes, a mouse ran over the lion. Who caught the lion? Who caught the lion? A hunter. Yes, very good. A hunter caught the lion. What sound does a lion make? Yes, tell me. A lion roars. Okay. Who helped the lion? Who helped the lion in the story? Yes, a mouse helped the lion. Very good. How did the mouse help the lion? It bit the net with its sharp teeth. Okay, very good. Now what is the moral of the story? One good turn deserves another. Okay. Very good, children. Very nice. You already know the story, isn't it? Okay. Now this, children, what do we learn? What are you going to learn from this story? You are a small child, isn't it? And your mama, papa are big. So, how can you help them? Tell me. You can also help them, isn't it? And how is that? First, you can organize your toys. What does that mean? When you're playing and after you finish your playing with the toys, you can keep them back in their own place, isn't it? You're not just going to leave the toys there. After you have finished playing with the toys, you will put them back in their place. Correct? You can do that? Yes? Okay. Now tidy up your room. You are not going to throw things here and there. You will pick them up and put them in their place. Correct? You can also do this, isn't it? And I am very sure few children or I think all the children are doing this, isn't it? Very good, children. You can help your mama sort vegetables and fruits. When she brings fruits and vegetables from the market, you can help wash it, sort it out, peel the peas. Yes? Okay. You can also set the dining table. Isn't it? You can carry the plates, arrange them, and after you have finished your dinner, your lunch, you can always take them back and put them in the where? In the sink. Isn't it? You can do that. Correct? Now set your study table. You can close the books, keep all your stationery things, arrange them properly on the study table. Correct? Okay. And fold laundry. Small clothes, you can do that. Fold handkerchief, your socks, or small clothes, you can always fold them. Isn't it? Now these are just few things where you can help your mummy and daddy. You are small, but you can still do these things, and this is how you can help your parents. Correct? So listen to them and behave and study. Okay? And help your mama for cleaning the house, keeping your house neat and clean, arranging your things. Okay? Okay, now it is your activity time. I have very interesting activity for you children. Okay? And remember, after you have done your activity, you will arrange the things in their place. Okay? So let us see what I have for you. Children, I am going to show you how to make a cute little mouse. For that we need a circle, and I am going to fold this into half and again fold this into half. And now we are going to cut it. So now you can see we have here 4 pieces of paper. Now with these 4 pieces of paper we are going to make 4 cute little mouse. Okay. So now here children, you can see I have here 4 pairs of ears. These are for the whiskers and these are for the tail. Okay. So I'll show you now how you are going to do this. Hold this paper and you have to make a cone of it. Cone like this. So now we are going to stick like this. Okay. So now you can see we have made a cone. Now we are going to stick the ears. Fold this here like this and we are going to stick it here like this. Okay. From both the sides. We are going to stick this here like this. And one here. Like this. Okay. Now for the whiskers. Now you can see we have stick whiskers here. Now for the tail, take one more strip and do it like this so it gets a curve. And now we are going to stick it here. So now you can see we have drawn 2 eyes and a shining little nose. And your mouse is ready. You can see the mouse are ready. You can do it of your own favorite colors. Say hi to them.
Okay, children, I hope you all like the cute little activity. And thank you. See you again. Bye. Take care.